He's totally fine. We don't have more than one medic. I'm the only one. 100% fine. Unfortunately, I'm the only medic. Come on. Get the sentry. Oh, thank you for food and feeding me. Oh, watch out the test. Bye. Nice job. And heavy did it. Even though he's dead now. You did a good job. You should shoot people. Oh my gosh. What foolishness. What are you doing? You're just standing there looking at me while I'm shooting this guy. Like I'm crazy or something. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm gonna be smart and set up ahead. It was too much. No! Yes. No. No. I will continue to build. No. Ah, foolishness. Oh. Oh. No. Everything I build gets destroyed. No. Foolishness. I hate you. Oh no, no, leave me alone. I don't like you. No, my sentry is gone. Abandoned ship. No, foolishness. I hate you all. No, fool. Fool. I hate you. Boo. Boo. Go, go. No! No! Really? I've been auto bound. Life isn't great anymore. Sadness. I was on that team. Oh, come on. Oh, death becomes. I was on that team. I hate it. I was on the red team. And now I'm a loser. I remember the first time I went to visit the college I eventually went to. Went for like an open house. I was really excited. But on our way there, as soon as we got into as soon as we got to the town it was in, like they had a million one speed traps. Like the speed would change from like 45 to 20, to 45 to 20, to 15, and it's just like, and there's hills everywhere, so the hills kind of obstruct where the speed is going to be changing. Like, okay, I'm going 45 now, so I can keep going. I don't have to worry. And then as soon as you clear the hill, well, sorry, it's 20 now. It's like, what? And I remember when I got there, at the open house, they had had us sitting in like, I think it was what was gym, um, for like the registration or whatever, and there's a family that was sitting next to us, and the mom was talking to my mom, and she was like, "Oh, man, just getting here was a nightmare. We got pulled over because the of the speed traps around here." And I'm like, "Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not surprised that happened. Like, speed traps are terrible because you wanna, ideally, speed limits are supposed to help make things safer. Oh, if you go too fast in a residential zone, you could hit a person crossing the street or something like that. Or a school zone or something like that. It's supposed to help people. But speed traps only help, to people enforcing the laws. Because it catches you off guard and then you get a ticket. Especially if you're not from the area. If you know the area, then okay, I know in advance. Okay, I gotta slow down here. But especially a college town, like, dude, you're gonna get a lot of people who don't live there, and so they're gonna get caught by the speed traps. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I think I remember when this game first came out, the police were too aggressive, and they would give you tickets for going like I'm 1 mile over the speed limit. It's like, come on. A lot of people like wrote that in their reviews for the game. They're like, the police are way too aggressive. But hey, if you wanted to be realistic, you would keep it. Hey, yay, thanks for following me. I didn't even realize you were watching. Hello. I had to talk to myself a lot. I actually don't, like, I've been driving for about 2, 3 years now. Wow, time flies. Yeah, I would say about 3 years. And I still know how to turn on the brights in uh, any of the cars that I've driven. I don't know where that option is. I don't know how to turn on the brights, and I don't know how to activate the cruise control. I know cars have that function too. I just I just don't know. Maybe I should read the car manual to find out. Speaking of, when I was getting my license, you had to take like a 4-hour class. And so in the class, I don't understand the purpose of the class because in mine, I don't know how if they're all the same. They have like a curriculum that they're supposed to follow. But in my 4-hour class, the instructor was there for like the whole 4 hours talking about the importance. Well, he didn't spend the whole 4 hours, but a majority of the time he spent talking about the importance of the car manual. Oh, you have to read the car manual. Make sure you read the car manual. It'll save you in times when you need it the most. Um, he would give like scenarios. He'd be like, "Oh, let's say you're driving." Like this is exactly the scenario. I remember it word for word. He's like, "Okay, so let's say you're driving down the road and you're driving on a long trip and your tire blows out. Oh man, it's dangerous. So you pull over on the side of the road, to check out what's going on, and you find out, your tire's messed up, and you don't know how to fix it because you're not a mechanic. So you wave someone down on the road on the highway to make sure. Oh hey, Chino Lit, hey yo. Someone's nice enough to stop and make a U-turn. Someone's nice enough to make a U-turn and stop for you. So he makes a U-turn, he stops and gets out of his truck and, is there trying to figure out what's going on. And then he hits you over the head with a hammer, knocks you out, throws you in his trunk, and then drives away with you. And all of this would have been avoided if you read the car manual. It's like, it was so crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, what? And all just like, how does this all come back to the car manual? I guess I can avoid being kidnapped if I read my car manual. I have yet to do that, but it's something I have to consider. Violence is never the option, except when it comes to applesauce, and in which case, only I am allowed to assert violence on other people. And I remember at the beginning, he asked everyone in the class, "Oh, hi, what's going on? Why are you all taking this class today?" Because, everyone goes for different reasons. I was like, I'm just trying to get my license for the first time. And he went around the room. And this one guy, he was an older guy in the back of the room, was like, "Oh, I got too many tickets. And so my license got suspended. So in order to get it back, I have to take this class. But by the end of the class, I want to be an Uber driver or something." I'm like, you want to be an Uber driver? Just, okay, if I ever take Uber, I'm looking out so I don't get you as my driver. Because apparently you got a whole bunch of, so many tickets, you got your license suspended. So I don't think you should be driving other people around. It actually took me left. Oops, sorry, left. It actually took me 2 tries and a whole year to get my license. And the first time I tried, I actually didn't fail the first time. Everyone's like, oh, it's like, oh, if you didn't get your license the first time, then you failed. And I'm like, no, 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 I didn't fail because I took the test. So what happened was I was training with my friend in his sedan, and I was trying to. It was during college, so I was trying to, coordinate with him. Say, okay, when's the best time that you're free and I'm free, so I can take the test. And the day came, I told him in advance, and then no, you can't have a cup of applesauce. Oops. So the day came, and I was like, okay, let's go down and take the test. And he was like, oh my gosh, I have a test in one of my classes today, so I can't go. And I was like, but I scheduled this test today. I don't really have another day I can go. And so we went to one of his roommates, and he was like, he asked his roommate if I could use his car. So he was nice. All the the friends I had in college were really nice. So his roommate was like, yeah, sure, whatever, let's go. So we went down, take the test, and they have you like drive up to a like in a line of cars, and they go down the line of cars until they get to you so you can take the test. So I'm waiting, and I don't and this roommate has a car that I've never driven before. So I was kind of worried, because I was like, oh, I really hope everything works out. But I was like, every car is the same. Cars are all the same, nothing to worry about. So comes my turn. The roommate gets out, and I get into the driver's seat, and then the driving instructor gets in. So I sit down, and he's like, okay, let's go. And then I'm like, okay. So I reach down for the shifter, and I'm like, wait, where is it? It's not here. I'm like, I was like, how do I shift into drive? I'm trying to figure it out. And the instructor's like, is something wrong? And I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm looking for the shifter, and I'm like, where is it? And I think it was an instructor who pointed out, oh, it's on the steering wheel. I was like, oh, it's one of these cars. I was like, oh, how do I shift? How do I use this? I never used this kind of shifter before. So, oh, brother, slow it down. Yeah, I figure it out. So I go through the test. I'm perfectly fine. Like, I do everything right. If they ask me to, make a U-turn, I make a U-turn. Double parallel park, I parallel park. Everything's right. I did everything right. At the end of the test, though, the instructor's like, okay, so technically you didn't do anything wrong, but I could tell you've never driven this car before in your life, and you're not really comfortable driving it. So in my head, I'm like, okay, but it doesn't matter, because I did everything right anyway. That just shows that I'm a great driver, because I've driven a car I've never driven before perfectly fine with no problems. So that just shows that I'm a good driver. I'm thinking this all in my head. I don't say it out loud. I don't want to get into a fight with the instructors. But so the instructor's like, so I'm not gonna pass you, but I'm not gonna fail you either. Just come back and take the test another time with a car you're more comfortable with. And I'm like, no, I was so disappointed. I was like, no, technically I passed. Just let me pass. It took me like a whole nother year, because coordinating with other people was hard. And then I was like, okay, let me try and do it when I get home from school during like winter break or summer vacation. And that was hard because they scheduling with the DMV, there was no appointments available. No, you suck. I am a good driver. I'm a good driver. So it took me like a whole year to figure out to get another day that I can take the test again. At that, I it was fine. I passed, but it took forever. It was the hardest part about getting my license was actually taking the test to actually get the license, not passing the test. It was just getting a day. Because every time I would schedule a day, everyone would be like, ah, no, I can't take you. Sorry, try and schedule for another day. Or, ah, man, you know, this doesn't work out because we don't have a car available for you to use. So, schedule for another day. So it took forever. Thankfully, you don't have to pay because, ugh. See, I waited. See, where I'm from, you don't get your license that early because nobody drives anywhere around here. Some people I know are like in their 40s, 50s with no licenses. No license, no car, because you don't drive anywhere. I remember I was at school once and someone was like, "You don't have your license yet?" I'm like, 16 and I have my license. I'm like, because. Because. Come on, you can go. There's no reason why you need to stop. No, beep beep. I mean, what's the beep button? Oh yeah. Beep 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 beep. Right on red. Right on red. We don't have this luxury where I'm from. Right on red. You can go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You can go. Oh, they're stuck. Oh yeah. We're all trucks. Oh, look at this traffic jam. It's not my fault. I would go on the right. Yeah, every time I drive, I have to pull the seat up like all the way. When I first started driving, people like, I always got people like doing double takes. Like, is that a little girl driving the car? I'm like, no. I'm the one. Oh, I need to turn right. Oops. Whoa, whoa, I'm sorry. Oops. I thought you were gonna keep going. Don't go. Let me pass you. And that's how you get people to stop for you. You crash into them. One day I will be tall. That is my dream. I'll wake up one day, 7 feet tall. Be like, yeah. I'm not done growing yet. Despite what science may say. And hey, I've never gotten into an accident in real life. In this game, I've gotten into plenty of accidents. But at least here, it's easy. You crash into somebody, and they automatically deduct money from your account. They don't do that in real life. You gotta talk to insurance companies and or call the police, exchange insurance information, file a claim. Nah, this game makes it easy. You crash, and they just take money from your account. There you go, quick and easy. You don't even have to stop and talk to the other person. You just drive away. Thanks for watching. This video was so time consuming to make. It's simply because I had to sift through hours and hours and hours of footage. But it was fun, and that's what counts. Let me know what you think of it, because I'm probably thinking of doing more. This video itself was like 30 minutes long, and I only used footage from like the first 2 days I streamed out of the week. I wanted to do more, but I didn't want to be too long. Check me out on Twitch. That's where all these videos come from. I think I can add a link to the video. If so, then it should pop up on the screen. If not, then sad face. Thanks again.